NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
LeBron James swats it.
That kid can block out the sun.
And the basket good at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
To Wade. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Russ at the controls. To James. Dwayne Wade missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
DeRozan with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Murray with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Rudy Gay. And buries a baseline J. There's a reason why they call him the mid-range maestro. He buries it off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Russ at the controls. Jakob Poeltl able to recover with the block. Baseline drive. Stuffs it down with authority. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the first quarter, and it's deadlocked. All tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Westbrook to James. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Murray with it. They trail by 2. Knocked loose. LeBron James, 2 of 4 now. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James with the rock. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
James into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. And look out.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Shot from the lane won't go. Stuffs it down with authority. Beyond the arc for 3. That misses with 3 seconds left. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. San Antonio ball knocked loose. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans or they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Westbrook to James. Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Murray into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Westbrook with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Off the assist.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Russ at the controls. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Rudy Gay. Almost unlucky foul.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Murray with the basketball. His guys down 11. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm shot.
James knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
DeRozan with the basketball. To Rudy Gay. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
It's no good. Shots not going down. Kuzma to James. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Lakers recover. Westbrook into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And scores. LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Tough make through traffic.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good. From the outside, no good. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew.
The Lakers put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, this has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. And And counted at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Minnesota with the basketball. Bell. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
And stuffs it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Towns. And throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Russell Westbrook, defended by Jeff Teague. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Teague with it up top. 8-2 our score. And he's going to the line to shoot. He connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Westbrook with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Wiggins.
That's me. I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Karl Anthony Towns. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Runner here won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocked loose. Driving right to the basket. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
LeBron James pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
They get it down for Towns. Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Kyle Kuzma. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Teague with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. It's Russ at the controls. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Bell to Towns. Count the basket at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Westbrook to Kyle Kuzma. Dwayne Wade. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Teague with it up top. Trailing by 11. To Towns. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. James into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Dwayne Wade to Westbrook. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. LeBron James swats it. Short jumper stays out. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
The Lakers. Certainly. All right.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Timberwolves have the basketball to Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Teague with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Not today. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Teague against the former MVP. Knocked loose. To Teague. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. It's James controlling the offense. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Teague with it up top. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. LeBron James with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Well, you can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Westbrook across the timeline. His team up by 7. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. LeBron James rejects it. It's Wade.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Stuffs it down with authority. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Jeff Teague, nice work.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Karl Anthony Towns sends it away. 15-footer at the buzzer. Karl Anthony Towns looking good. 4 for 5. 3 quarters complete. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the 3rd.
And just because the numbers on a scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
That's his first.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Jeff Teague, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Wade. Finishing in. Inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
T picked up by Westbrook. Screen coming. The drive right to the...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Kyle Kuzma. Karl Anthony Towns tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Kyle Kuzma. And it's Towns there to get the rebound. Short jumper won't go down. To James. DeMarcus Cousins. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Time for some new personnel into the game. T against Westbrook. Los Angeles, they have it. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
LeBron James against Andrew Wiggins. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Good shot, man.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Teague with the basketball. Down by 15. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Westbrook. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
LeBron James rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kyle Kuzma, his first effort off the mark. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. To Lee. Won't go. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Russell Westbrook powers it through. Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times, things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Brunson to Porzingis. Shot from the lane won't go. To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. To Porzingis. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Here comes the screen. The big guy, Greg Monroe, missed his first. That one goes. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lake. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And the basket good at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lee with the basketball. Down by 15. Almost unlucky bounce.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Dwayne Wade, he's 2 for 2 now.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Cruises inside for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Wade. Driving right to the basket. He gets it.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. It's Russ at the controls. To Anthony. Greg Monroe sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Westbrook. Gets it in the left corner. Dwayne Wade. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
It's Westbrook with the rebound. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA line. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
I got ball.
Down the lane, the shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Anthony to Wade. Greg Monroe pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
LeBron James. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Had a chance, but it's no good. LeBron James with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Wade, deep right corner. LeBron James, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James to Westbrook. Count the bucket for 2.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. LeBron James. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Long key from 3/4 court, 3/4 down. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Wade tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intent.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. LBJ. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. Keeps it alive. Gotta love the hustle. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
James into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Dallas owns the basketball. Easy path to the rim.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision, mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
That's usually one that he'll knock down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
I got you.
And count the basket inside. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Edgar.
The Lakers won this matchup with a significant margin. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. The Mavericks are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
game.
Russell Westbrook was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.